Hey guys, good Wednesday morning to you. We've got an awesome report from Ohio waters of Lake Erie today. We're starting to move east a little bit. First report of the year from Captain Matt Lieben from Slow Trolling. This is going to be a Lorain to Cleveland report. Awesome fishing going on right now, and the cool thing about that report is that it's not so dependent on the wind, because you don't get that dirtying of the water as you get away from the western basin. It seems like that fishery there from Lorain to Cleveland is a little less affected by dirt, so you can consistently fish it. Next report is going to be our Port Clinton report, and we've got good reports. The reason we're coming to you on Wednesday is now we've had a couple of days of slacked water, and Tuesday and Wednesday were quite calm. We've got a good looking forecast coming for the rest of the week. Stay tuned. Two great reports, one from the Central Basin, one from the Port Clinton area, here on Fisherman's Digest. So hey, first report, Central Basin, Lorain to Cleveland now. Captain Matt Lieben from Slow Trolling. Check him out online, Slow Trolling. He's a certified charter captain out there, and he is on some really nice quality fish already. Those fish have migrated over. They're already to Lorain and Cleveland. He's had some 20 to 40 fish days as he's been out, preparing for his guided clients. He said the fish right now from Lorain to Cleveland are relatively tight to the shore. They're in maybe depths 25 to 45 feet deep, and in that area of Lake Erie, that's not that far off the south shore, off the Ohio's north shore there, or the south shore of Lake Erie. So what are you looking for? Well, you're looking for clean to dirty stained water transition lines. You don't want to get out into that super clean water. You want to stay in stained water. Second thing you're really targeting is the fact that Captain Matt says whether you're fishing crankbaits right now and transitioning to spoons, you're going to want to target that upper 20 feet of water right now. So that means bandits 35 to 80 back, 90 back at the very most. And that's going to be where most of your activity is. And you're going to kind of judge that by the mood of the fish. 35, 45, 55 back, those are relatively high sets for the Central Basin. But I'm telling you what, you get those fish in stained water that come right up and start feeding on the shad and stuff up there in that upper 10 feet of the water column, let's say 8 to 12 down. And that's where you really want to target them with your big reapers and bandits. Now, if you mark a lot of fish at that 22 to 20 to 18, then go ahead and let those sets out 60, 70, 80 feet. That's the sets that are going to catch those deeper fish. But if you see those bottom huggers, those aren't the ones to target in the Central Basin. They're typically neutral fish. Sure, you might scrape one up, but it's not worth a lot of time. It's really more effective to get your rods up in that eating zone and feed fish the bandits and the big reapers that they want. By this time now, you're done with all the shallow diving baits, meaning you're done with the P10s and all that stuff. Take them off. Speed should be up around 1.8 to 2 miles an hour now, and you should be clipping along pretty decently, able to cross and encounter a lot of fish. Remember to match your bait colors to the circumstances of the day. Bright days, you're going to want shiny baits, whether they're chromes or gold-based baits, and you're going to want to integrate some good coloration into those baits as well to get that contrast and trigger strikes. But right now, Central Basin, Captain Matt, thanks a lot. Thanks for the great pictures. You're going to have a great time. Book them up. Slow Trolling right there in the greater Cleveland to Lorain area early in the season.
This is our TH100V, brand newly introduced for 2020. This is our most popular. We've got a tool holder caddy. Everybody's famous, that we're pretty famous for going into our tracks that a lot of guys have bought over all the years. And so as more boats start getting a lot more other gear in their tracks, we've had a lot of clients ask us for taking and putting a tool holder caddy on the side of our vertical tree, just because our tree offers so many options of use of things that we can do with it with all of our accessories. So this is a TH100V, holds our pliers in here, hang our baits in the holes, screwdriver in here, same thing. It's attached on here with 2 stainless steel screws. We can adjust it up and down this post wherever we want it to go. TH100V.
Hey, so our second report of the day is from the greater Port Clinton area, our Bays Edge condominium and Mark I charter service report. These guys have been out. They've got as many as 7 boats running, so you're going to get the great information that you're looking for. If you're coming with your own boat, Bay's Edge has got the accommodations and the marina, the bait shop, the fish cleaning, everything you need right there on the far side, on the Marblehead side of Port Clinton. So what's the report? Speeds are 1.7 to 1.9. Of course, we had this big blow the last weekend and blew like crazy, but believe it or not, the lake is cleaned up very nicely already. Fish are snapping again. You're gonna find the fish in the greater Port Clinton area in all the normal traditional spots. You know, from the reefs all the way to the islands, you've got just a good clusters of big schools of fish starting to move from the western basin with this warmer weather. That's going to trigger the beginning of the exodus, and you're going to just see a lot of fish flowing through the islands area for the next month and a half to 2 months, all the way to the 4th of July. So Northwest Reef, the North Bass Island bite is there, the Green Island bite is there, the Rattlesnake West 5 Mile bite is there. You've got fish in the slop chute there where the Kelly Island where the Island Ferry runs. Over in the between the islands and Kelly Island, you've got that traditional area to fish north of Kelly Island in the Cup. I'm sure there's tons of fish there. And of course, on the east side from the airport out towards Huron and the Weather Buoy, you know, there's going to be lots of fish just flowing through this whole area. The South Passage of Kelly's is going to have lots of fish going through it. Sandusky Bay to Cedar Point, there's just going to be fish all over. Really what you're looking for is 1.8 to 2 miles an hour. Bandits 50 to 70 back seems to be the ticket. Looking for stained water for sure. You don't want that clean water, but you do want that green water. And I say that because once this warmer temperatures hit, when that water gets cleaner, it also gets algae in it, and that can cause it to have its own coloration. I call it green water, and that is very fishable, and that's a very good fish catching scenario too, where you get right on the edge of the stained water into green water. And boy, I'll tell you what, that edge can hold a lot of fish, and plus it can make your baits really visible to the fish. So remember, don't get stuck in the cold water syndrome. We've got a whole week of 80-degree temperatures. This is going to change the Lake Erie bite. It's going to ramp the speeds up. You better be going 2 by the end of the week, or you're probably going too slow. You're going to want to make sure you start to venture out into some deeper water. Of course, there's going to be tons of fish in the shallow water as well, but you're going to battle a little bit of mud in that water. So make sure you push yourself out far enough so that you can see your cavitation plate. I like to see my prop, not the shine, but I do like to be able to see my prop clearly for me to fish. I know a lot of people fish in dirtier water. I'm a guy who likes to kind of see the cavitation plate. So Lake Erie, Port Clinton, if you're looking for great accommodations, of course, the folks at Bay's Edge. If you're looking for a great charter, the Mark I Charter guide business has got multiple boats. They can get you out on the water, a great experience. Give them a call.
Freeway Sports Center is Southeast Michigan's fishing boat headquarters. Freeway carries the full line of Angler Quest fishing pontoons and Polar craft boats, powered by Honda outboard engines. Stop by our showroom today at US 23 and Thompson Road in Fenton, or visit us online at freewaysports.com. Spring, summer, fall, or winter, get to Freeway Sports Center.
Hey, we didn't talk about the reefs because the jig bite is basically over, but there's trolling all around the reefs and all the way headed to Port Clinton's been awesome. So get out there in the reefs area as well, but it's a trolling bite now. That jig bite is pretty much done. Thanks for joining us today for the Ohio Report. We'll see you next week with another great report as we take this and start pressing east.